We are back. It's time for the most popular segment on the program. It's Kip's Catastrophes. It's Legends Losers. Now, I've been really feasting on the West Coast. I've gone out there 3 straight weeks. I went against Arizona State 2 weeks ago against San Diego State. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I went with Arizona State against Washington last week out in Seattle, and they easily covered. So you would think I would stay out there on the left coast. Nah, not going to do it. I'm going to Starkville. I'm going to Stark Vegas.
Oh, no.
So it's kind of like going out west. I love that. They call Starkville Stark Vegas.
Love it.
So Stark Vegas is where I'm going to go. I'm picking against Florida, the Gators, for the 2nd week in a row. I love Mississippi State in this game. I think the worst thing that could have happened for Florida was the embarrassing defeat at Kentucky last week up in Lexington. I think Mississippi State's going to come home angry, on edge. And this is one of those teams that just plays so much better at home. Remember, if you think back to last year, they had disastrous trips to Georgia and Auburn in back-to-back weeks. They just got blown out when they were a rated team. But then later in the year, when they hosted Alabama, they gave the Tide arguably the best game anybody gave them all year, except for the Auburn game that Alabama came up on the short end. I just think this is a team that really plays well at home. All the elements are there. I'm going to cough up the 7.5 points. I don't think the Gators are really very good. I don't give them much credit for beating Tennessee when Jared Garantano coughed it up twice in the first 2 series. It was 14-0 before you could blink. My other stop, we talked about Clemson. I think they're going to want to showcase that they've made the right decision. I think they're going to unleash fire and fury on the Syracuse Orange. I think it's going to be a long day. And remember last year on a Friday night, the trip to Syracuse that Clemson made? Kelly Bryant got hurt in that game. Syracuse pulled maybe the shocker of the season, knocked off the Tigers. The theme of this game, revenge. I don't like giving up 3 touchdowns, but I'm going to do it. Clemson minus 21 to blow Syracuse right out of the state and right back to New York.
I love it. You're going with Fabio and you're going with the Bulldog. I love it this week. Right here, ladies and gentlemen, we ain't missed one of these picks all year. If you ain't got your notepad writing with your pencil, you missing out because we giving money away here, baby. We giving money. All them other shows giving you all them love stories. We giving money away here. I'm going to give you 2 quick legend losers right quick. Legend loser number 1, the Fighting Irish, ladies and gentlemen. I talk about one of them teams faking and jiving. They look good, and everybody's talking about the playoffs. But I said playoffs? I mean, come on.
You're going Jim Moore on us
here?
I'm
going Jim Moore on you, Kip. I'm getting down right.
Playoffs?
I mean, calm it down, Fighting Irish. You know we're close to the elite teams at the top of the top 6 in college football. This Stanford team is the best Pac-12 chance of making the playoffs. This is a great little team right here. Big up front. Legend loser number 1, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Take the 6 points. It may be a close game, but I like Stanford here on this one. My other legend loser, Kip. Growing up, you used to have Ohio State, Michigan, Alabama, Auburn, and Oklahoma and Nebraska. Used to love it. Scott Frost down there now trying to bring back the magic, but it's gotten awful frosty down there in Nebraska land. The Cornhusker, the corn has frozen. They can't move their head. It's a really bad scene, ladies and gentlemen. Purdue comes in and sends Nebraska to 0-4, the second legend loser of the week. The Nebraska Cornhusker take Purdue, give up the few points. They will blow Nebraska out, ladies and gentlemen.
Nebraska has been horrid so far this year. Scott Frost should have stayed with the national champions down at Central Florida. Okay, well, that gives you all the information you need. I hope you're armed and ready, and go get them today at the Birmingham Greyhound Racing matinee. The gates are open now. You can go and get action through the parlay card contest on these games, and we're going to just have a great festival of football all day long out there. We hope you're going to be on hand. Legend and I will be back next Saturday, same time, same channel, to preview all the big games, and there'll be some better matchups for the in-state teams. Auburn's actually going to have to go on the road. How about that? I think they've been at home for, 6 straight weeks?
About 8 years.
Yeah, well, I guess only week 5. So.
Okay.
But they've been home for a while.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, that's going to be next week. We're going to look forward to that. Any final thoughts?
It's kickoff time, ladies and gentlemen. Tune your televisions in. I hope you got all these picks wrote down because we on fire. Somebody put us all on this show, 10-2. Get your picks right here every week. It's time to tee it up. It's holy time, ladies and gentlemen.
Enjoy the games, everybody. See you next week.